Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's November 29th, 2022. It's overcast, cold, dreary. Welcome to Central New York fall day. So I left things off yesterday, getting the 2x2s off of the top of the pergola here, and so there's some with screws still in them that I've got to separate out, but the rest of them I brought mini me up here, put the forks on it, separated the forks out, so it'd be real easy just to lay those across the set of forks here, and take the forks out back and store the take the forks out back, take the 2x2s out back. I'll take the few that have screws in them and put them in the shop, and take the screws out later. And the goal today is to see what I can get accomplished with this. The weather's supposed to turn tomorrow, supposed to get some snowstorms and high winds tomorrow. There is some work. Since with the snow that we've had, the melting that's occurred, pond 5 is full now, and pond 6 is full, and it's overflowing and going into pond 7. So in the next couple of days, I probably need to go back and get my margins around pond 7 set as well. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to get to work here and see what I can accomplish. So here we go. Well, it's the next day again. We got some high winds today, lots of weather alerts going on. We're getting some rain today as well, starting to rain now, but the winds calmed down. I did go out back and work on Pond 7. I'll post that one soon as well if I didn't already do it. But I got as much done as I could get done on the pergola, the deconstruction of the pergola yesterday. Lots of issues. One issue is a lot of these boards are just decomposing. The 2x2s that I stacked on top of Mini-Me and took those out back, I don't know that we'll be able to use them for much of anything. All the 2x6s that supported all the 2x2s, and there's still another bit of them still there, a lot of them are decomposed. The pocket holes that I used to drill through the 2x6s to attach them to the 2x6s below them, all of those took water in them, of course, and they started decomposing. And these, all of this pressure treated wood is no more than 10, maybe 12 years old at the latest. The screws, although they're coated Phillips head screws, they were, lots of rounded off ends. They started breaking down even though they're coated. And I'm having a hard time getting the carriage bolts out because when I built this, just like I did with the house is post and beam, I drilled 1/2-inch holes and drove 5/8-inch bolts so that when they would start to dry out, they would still be nice and snug. So I beat them in there pretty hard. And so those bolts are coming out really, they're quite a challenge. So I ended up using Elon, the excavator, to try and pull some of those boards off. So a lot of the boards just aren't doing that well. So we'll see. Tomorrow we've got snow coming, but we will have another warm day. I'm going to see if I can get this thing buttoned up before too long. Unfortunately, it looks like most of the wood that I've got out of here can't be used for structural, further building in the future. Could I use them for, different things around the farm and garden and all? Yes, but I can't use them for doing any building. We'll see how those 6x6 pressure treated posts that are only 10 to 12 years old at the oldest. We'll see how they are. The tops are already starting to decompose. Now they're out in the weather, so I could see why they would start to decompose. But we'll see how bad the bottoms are. So that's the update on the pergola deconstruction, day 2. Going slower than I'd hoped. I worked many hours yesterday on that. So I came in just before the sun set, and I had Elon to help me. So we'll get back at it as soon as the weather clears up, and I'm going to work inside today. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Give us a thumbs up if you found this video of value, and by all means, folks, stay safe and take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye now.